human relationships effortlessly, you must master psychology and human nature. Understanding the hidden motives behind human behavior gives us deep self-awareness, and the more self-aware you are, the more confident you become. This shift allows you to look at people's emotions and actions from a logical, detached perspective, rather than getting hurt or overwhelmed. The ultimate handbook for this is the 48 Laws of Power by Robert Greene. Today, we are diving into this infamous book, which, yes, is notoriously banned in many prisons because it teaches strategy, influence, and human manipulation. In my view, this knowledge isn't inherently good or bad. It's like money. Money is just a tool. A good person uses it to build, and a bad person uses it to destroy. Since you're here to level up and improve your life, let's explore 7 of my absolute favorite lessons from this book and how you can apply them to your journey. Law 1. The principle of strategic humility. This rule states that you should always make those above you feel superior. Appearing too competent, overly ambitious, or much smarter than your boss or superior can trigger their deep insecurities and backfire on you. This is all about managing egos. People in power have egos, and while you should absolutely be proud of your achievements, sometimes you win by letting your ego take a back seat. You can control your own ego, but you cannot control someone else's. So, play the game smartly. Personal example. A few years ago, when I was starting out and interning at a creative firm, I had so many ideas. But instead of pitching them aggressively to show off, I started framing them as questions to my manager, like, "Hey, your previous strategy was brilliant. Do you think we could expand it like this?" By making them feel like the genius, they championed my growth, gave me mentorship, and opened massive doors for my career. Let others have the spotlight while you quietly extract the knowledge and connections you need. Law 2. The power of silence. When you try to impress people with words, the more you say, the more common you appear, and the higher the risk of saying something foolish. Too many of us speak before we think. We overshare, we reveal our plans too early, or we accidentally say something we regret. And once the damage is done, you can't take it back. Silence is a power move. When you stay quiet and practice the art of active listening, you control the narrative. As you reveal about yourself, the more mysterious and powerful you appear. It leaves people curious, making them want to know more about you, which shifts the power dynamically in your favor. Law 3. The reputation shield. Your reputation is the cornerstone of your power. Through reputation alone, you can intimidate and win. Once it slips, however, you are vulnerable and will be attacked on all sides. We often hear the advice, "Don't care about what others think." But in the real world of leveling up, nuance matters. Your reputation opens or shuts doors before you even enter a room. If your reputation is built on trust, consistency, and excellence, people will actively seek to do business or network with you. But if you have a reputation for being unreliable, disrespectful, or dramatic, opportunities will vanish. Take immense pride in how you present yourself, how you speak, and how you deliver on your promises. Law 4. The art of visibility. Everything is judged by its appearance. What is unseen counts for nothing. Never let yourself get lost in the crowd or buried in oblivion. Stand out. Think about it from a modern perspective. You could have the most brilliant idea, the best skills, or the most magnetic personality, but if you stay locked in your room all day, hidden from the world, opportunities won't magically find you. You won't find success by staring into your refrigerator, even if you value your privacy, just like I do, which is why I prefer building this community through high-value content, without making my entire personal life a public spectacle. You still need to understand that attention is currency. Visibility creates influence, and influence creates power. Law 5. The scarcity effect. Too much circulation makes the price go down. The more you are seen and heard from, the more common you appear. If you are already established in a group, temporary absence makes you more talked about and more admired. This balances perfectly with the previous law. Once you have caught people's attention, you must learn the art of scarcity. Think about high-end luxury brands. They don't flood the market with products. They create artificial scarcity, which drives up demand and value. Apply this to your social life. You don't need to accept every single invitation. Stay at a party until the lights turn on. Making a graceful early exit or taking time off social media to focus on your goals makes people value your presence significantly more. When your time is scarce, becomes valuable. Law 6, Self-Reinvention. Do not accept the roles that society foists upon you. Recreate yourself by forging a new identity, one that commands attention and never bores the audience. So many people are unhappy because they are living a script written by their parents, their peers, or society. The beauty of life is that you hold the pen. You have the power to reinvent yourself into the highest, most confident version of who you want to be. Define your own image, change your style, upgrade your mindset, and don't let anyone pigeonhole you into who you used to be. Law 7, Bold Execution. If you are unsure of a course of action, do not attempt it. Your doubts and hesitations will infect your execution. Timidity is dangerous. Boldness is crucial. Whether it's launching that business, cutting off a toxic relationship, committing to a new fitness journey, go all in. Do not keep one foot in and one foot out. When you act boldly, generate momentum. And that momentum builds real, unstoppable confidence. You show yourself that you have what it takes to execute. That's it for today's deep dive into human psychology. Understanding these strategic rules